We were in pretty good shape until the end of the second quarter, and in fact, the Grizzlies were only up 3 at the fourth.
A half game behind the Grizzlies right now with 23 victories coming into tonight's ball game, and that's the kind of setup. Folks, you got to watch our pregame show.
The 3 ball to his arsenal. He's been shooting poorly from beyond the arc recently. Parsons, tough shot. That's up Adams on the block. Adams regains control of the ball and scores on the up and under.
Did not allow Chicago to get back in that ball game.
Adams denied, but then Westbrook stops, pops, and drops.
He's got a couple of those already.
Russell did not make it out of the third quarter of the Memphis game as Parsons.
Big risk right here this early in the ball game.
Adams goes right back at Gasol, the former NBA Defensive Player of the Year. And clock here. Conley bats away the pass to Cantor. Westbrook's got another option inside. It's to Cutter Robertson. Blocking for Cantor, but he's too strong with the runner. Michael Green puts it on the deck, leading an odd man rebound. Trailing the play. Westbrook finds Ennis in transition. Robertson stays tight on Parsons. Carter checked by Alex Abrinas at the three-point line, and he scores. Vince Carter tonight played in NBA history.
Oh, that's a lot of games. I tell you, that's a lot.
And that's a pretty wide open look for 3 for Robertson. He could have driven a three-point shooter. All those percentages climbed up. Westbrook in transition, off the glass. Did he call it? I heard him calling for an and one. Hey, he'll take the bucket. These teams, Jeremy Grant checking Carter at the three-point line. Then Gasol sends it back outside to Carter, who knocks down his second triple of the ball game. Cantor up and firing inside the three-point line. That's a pretty good way to beat that shot clock. Harrison makes the first free throws of the ball game.
And there's that room I'm talking about. Now he's got plenty of room, and look what he does.
How about that? Oh, Grant by himself, asking for the basketball.
Just beautiful.
Cantor and Westbrook playing a little two-man game. Cantor able to get off the leash a little bit and score before Gasol can get to it.
All these needs a little bit of daylight, you know.
To 11. Harrison got loose on the baseline. Nobody came to him. Oladipo for just a second flashed underneath the basket and was as wide open as he was on the last possession. This time, see now, you got other guys you got to worry about, and so a lane clears for Westbrook. Advantage Thunder has led from the beginning.
Done it attacking that lane.
Conley attacking the rim for his first bucket of the ball game. He's 1 out of 7.
Talk about Gasol. He's an 83% free throw shooter. Missing those last 2 free throws.
Conley with the up and under. He started 0 for 6. He's made his last 2 shots. Westbrook has the rebound, his 6th. He's going to drive and dish to Oladipo in the corner for 3. You know,
advantage.
Chandler Parsons checked by Oladipo, and then he'll rock back and he'll score. Parsons shooting 5 out of 9. He's the first Grizzly. Westbrook off the screen from Adams, feathers it down.
He's running downhill at you off of that big, powerful screen.
Our Fox Sports Oklahoma studios for a halftime edition of Thunder Live coming up. Adams puts on the brakes as he is denied the drive to the basket by Carter, and he scores. Adams finally measuring. Westbrook trying to poke the ball away. Randolph faces up and scores over Adams with 4.9 remaining. Look on Gasol, has him hemmed in. Conley off the baseline feed from Gasol for 3. Mike Conley, David Fizdale told here in Oklahoma City. Parsons goes back to work on Westbrook, who tries to sell that call. Sabonis comes a little bit too late. Parsons
in vertical.
Stevens' 6th straight game of the block shot. Conley at the three-point line. Thunder defense a little bit late to reacting. Conley again, 59-56. Thunder has led from the get-go. James Ennis, tough drive and an even tougher finish. Oladipo spots up in front of Gasol. Offensive rebound for Adams. He puts it back on the second attempt and 1. His 6th. Westbrook running. Westbrook driving. Dishing outside. Oladipo's got it for 3. Randolph picks up Cantor. Ennis spins and scores on the hook.
Tough shot missed by Vince Carter.
Abrinas, the catch and shoot, three falls! And the Thunder is back up by 11, matching its largest lead of the night. Cantor again on the block against Randolph. This time he drives, double team comes, doesn't matter.
How do you make the shot? My goodness. Point you made as well, Nick. Good pressure by the Thunder, and look what it leads to.
To reestablish a 7-point lead. Memphis shooting 1 out of 5 in the quarter. Troy Daniels off the screen for 3, and that is what he can do. When he showboated his way through the fourth quarter, the first time these teams met. Nice pass outside. Grant for 3.
That's what happens. You get hit in the mouth, you hit right back.
Contest both ways. Basket's hard to come by. Conley off the screen from Allen, knocks down the 3. Nobody came to him. 12 since halftime. Adams gets deep and scores on JaMychal Green. Randolph at the rim scores and is fouled. Conley with another steal. Robertson lays off a little bit at the end, and Conley scores, or at least meets him. Cantor goes up and under and one.
And he deserved that. Can I say that? He deserves that.
Turn pass saved by Daniels. Shot clock now inside 5. Randolph gathering and scoring.
It's a tough shot here. Randolph has to take a shot.
And does. Rattles that one down. Caught the back. Adams stops. And Cantor with the tip back.
The run actually Mike Conley down on that play.
Conley going to step back behind the three-point line. Adams got a piece of it. Adams with another block. In transition, Oladipo for 3.
And what a series of fortunate events. Come in, you just walk in slowly.
Westbrook crossing over. Leaves it for Grant, who picks it, and it's fouled. Steps Conley on the switch. Conley will drive. He kicks out to the corner. Carter for 3, he's got it. Has 3 makes tonight from beyond the arc. Grant gets off the blocks.
And reverse dunked it just so he wouldn't try to block it.
Pretty much all over, but shouting now as
have led the entire second half. And that's tough to do on a Memphis Grizzlies team that have had big wins in the last week.
At the stripe. And the Thunder is going to even the